Hi everyone, welcome to Conversation with Within. My name is Nanda Araújo. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be here today, connect with you guys one more time. If you are new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe it. Don't forget to like this video or any other video that you watch on my channel. Please now feel free to make any comments below about the conversation we're going to have today. And if you feel guided as well to share this conversation with someone, maybe now they need to listen to this conversation to help them in some way, somehow, please feel free to do as well. Today I have someone very special that's going to take some time here talking about her gifts and about her awakening, some other things. Her name is Michelle Lee. Thank you so much, Michelle, to be here with us. I really appreciate that you introduce yourself, talk about a little bit the gifts, the things that you do in this planet to help our people, to help our plants as well.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for the introduction. My name's Michelle, and I every time I tune in to the body and I say, "Okay, who am I? What is my gift?" I feel like it's always different depending on my energy and where I'm at and what feels called to be shared is that I am an expansion coach. I really help people understand their edges and learn how to spread them out and just remember this true version of themselves, not the version of themselves that's stuck in resistance and trauma and unknowing and illusion. And I work primarily with plant medicine, acacia, the Egyptian ancient medicine that has given me the honor to serve her in this beautiful community in Palm Beach County.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thanks so much. I'd just like to ask a question. This is type of question I was asked to everyone in the beginning. What type of belief that you were raised on by your parents as a child?
Hmm. The belief that I was raised with is that women should remain small in order to stay safe. My I come from many lines of teenage women, pregnancy mothers. My grandmother had me at 17. My great grandmother had, 17 and pregnant my mother and myself. And the need to look for protection outsourced through men, through environments, through hiding. And it definitely took some time to unwind the belief that women were not meant to be expressive, not meant to be loving, not meant to be kind, happy. And through a lot of work and a lot of community, I am able to stand here today to release ancestral trauma, generational trauma of having to hide and feel trapped.
Wow. I was listening to you. I'm so emotional now. I feel this want to cry because it's so beautiful. I'm not gonna ask how old you are, my friend, but you are so young. But what I love, what I love so much that you chose to come down here in this incarnation to break the chains
Mm.
in your family tree. I'm not gonna ask you any personal question. If you like to go through a little bit more details about this, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. But I just want to say that I'm very proud of for you because you know very well what you did and what you're still doing to today. It don't affect only yourself because everything is energies, right? You are helping billions of women out there, even though we are in 2026. But it is true, it's still so many women all over this planet.
Mhm.
They still don't have the freedom, they still have the parents or sometimes the husband, the partner, make them believe this is what you're supposed to be.
Oh,
And I'm once again, I'm so proud that you chose to incarnate here to this family, chose this family. Now I'm gonna go there. It's time for me to break those chains, and I mean, not only free myself, but I don't know if you have a children or not. Maybe, do you have a children?
yes.
Yeah, to free your children. The one thing I like to say quick, there's something sometimes people say, yeah, no, I don't have a children, so what I did for myself is the other day the spirit talked to me about this. He said, no, but maybe you don't have a children right now, but in the next generation, oh, next generation, I'm sorry, the next incarnation, maybe you're gonna decide to have a children. Then you don't have to do anything no more because you already did in this incarnation. The spirit the other day always talked to me about some people sometimes say, no, I don't have a children, so whatever that I'm doing here is for myself. Or sometimes you have some resistance to work with something because no, but it's so important we try to say to take all the time we have in this incarnation here to always work to everything that you we know we need to work. This is very beautiful.
And you know what? I'm going to add to that because it's not just even the children, our children. It's the children of tomorrow in our
Yes.
communities.
Yeah.
This becomes a ripple effect for everyone. And we have been
100%.
impacted by trauma in a negative way, and we get to impact the community with love in an even more positive way. So,
Yeah, I just love the way you think is the same way I think. I every single day that I work with something myself, to I have so many areas in my life that I'm still working that I improve every single day. I know 100% it's not only just for me or for my children, but it's for entire people in this planet as well. But as you mentioned before, how to say is say Akisha is Akisha?
yes, Acacia.
Acacia, Acacia, can you talk a little? Because I never heard that before. Can you talk a little bit more, explain a little bit more how this is working? What exactly? You know what I mean? The benefits. If anyone can use, for any whatever situation or trauma or they are facing in their lives right now.
Yeah. So acacia is this beautiful Egyptian brew. And when we look at the history of acacia, she has the medicine that was anointed with Yeshua and Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. And so I have the blessing of being in this lifetime where acacia is now coming back to help heal the land, the earth, ourselves, our bodies, help us go back to remember this beautiful vessel that we're in. A lot of us like to go into the ether and avoid, and it's like, what is it just to be here? And so Acacia came to me at a interesting time. I just stepped out of corporate America. I was a corporate accountant on Wall Street, and I had a successful life, right? Everything on the books. I got my degree, I have my family, I bought my house, the car, all the things, all the material things. And I found myself so unfulfilled, so lonely, so incomplete. And I realized that I was never really living my life. I was just trying to shield and protect the little girl who wasn't allowed to be expressive and loud and sing and dance, but I still wanted to be accepted and loved. So I did a really great job feeling like I belonged, but yet I didn't feel like I belonged. I was raised in Jupiter, Florida, primarily white community, and as a Puerto Rican woman, I just wanted to hide that I was Latin. I
Wow.
didn't want to be me anymore because it's not safe to be Latin. It was almost like I wanted to take on the identity of minority. And so Acacia came to me. Someone said, hey, there's this beautiful ceremony in Florida. Why don't you go? I'm like, why not? At this time, I've already did ayahuasca so many times. I was someone who liked to savor different plant medicines and direct other people where I felt like maybe they should go to with these medicines, which was interesting. I was just like consuming information and knowledge to share with people. And in that ceremony, I found myself back into this ancient body. I was much tanner, snakes going up my arms. I could see all the animals just coming back to say, wow, Michelle is here. Michelle has finally came back to visit us. I knew
Oh my
she was going
gosh.
to be here. And I found this lady came and she put this unk on the back of my head and she put the unk on my womb space. And then I started to remember the trauma that I thought that I was trying to get rid of, that I had no visual memory because it happened under the age of 3. And this medicine was trying to heal and remind me that this trauma was still living in my body. And that is why I was escaping who I was. I didn't even realize that I was escaping this life, the presence, the presence with my family. I've already had my son at this point. And she said, "You will remember me." And hmm, and the most important thing that I want you to carry is that your body is the most important tool that you have.
Yes.
At that point, I was like, "Oh, I have sage and I have crystals and I have this and I have that, everything external." And I'm like,
Yes.
"Oh, yeah, I'm good. I have all this." And she said, "No, no, no, no. Ditch those tools. Your body is the greatest tool and it's going to guide you. And I promise you that that's going to be the truth." And so I got off that mat and I started practicing meditation and like going back into the body. And that's when I was started to have these memories of sexual abuse that I was experiencing under the age of 3.
Wow.
And I mean, I saw these visions and I said, "Nope." I hid it. I said, "Nope, close that book. Don't want to go there. My body doesn't feel safe to go there." And so I masked it for a year. I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. And in that year, I moved back with my mom. I started launching my business. And I finally started feeling safe as the child with my mom in the environment, her being able to just be present and cook me breakfast and be there for my son, a version of my mom that I didn't get before.
Wow.
It was like I was able to time travel in real life to experience the truth of who my mother was and open my eyes to see this is my mom, not the mom that I remember that was screaming or hurtful or said things, right? And little by little, I was able to understand and start validating my truth. And so more women kept on just coming into my field saying, "Hey, I experienced this abuse that I don't have memory of, but I feel it in my body." And it was like confirmation. It was, I could breathe. And I remember this lady was sharing her story with me. And as soon as she left, I felt this brick wall that was around my heart just shatter. Because that was the very first time that I was able to validate that that happened to me. That happened to me, and I could speak my truth, and I don't have to hide anymore. And I felt like that was the very beginning of my true embodiment and permission to start serving Acacia, because I started allowing myself to believe the truth that lived within my body, using the tool that she said that is the greatest asset that I own. And so Acacia is a medicine of remembrance, of reminding you what it feels like to feel everything in your body, the good, the bad, the ugly, and realizing that every dark part of you is just an illusion far away from the truth, still waiting to come back home. And I have the pleasure to serve that with others. I would say that Acacia is a medicine that is very gentle, and she requires presence and meditation. So if you're someone who is just a curious cat and looking outside and maybe afraid to go in, she says it's okay. I could sit right here with you.
Wow.
We don't have to travel anywhere. We get to just be here in presence and love and community. And sometimes healing is doing a lot less, not a lot more. So, yeah.
Listen, my friend, I talk with a lot of people here in this YouTube channel. I have this conversation. Everyone's very gifted. I'm grateful, thankful, blessed for everyone that came. But with you, since you connect with me, I start feeling something that okay. The best way that I can explain is unconditional love. And that's reason I'm still emotional. I'm control myself for here to not start crying like a baby. But if it happen, doesn't bother me. But it's so beautiful. There's something that now at the time once in a while I talk with clients or sometimes with a friend. You can fake anything about you. You can say that you're a good person, that you are this, that. You can say whatever. Fake it, fake with a lot of words. But one thing you cannot fake is what the energy that you carry inside of yourself. Or you have, or you don't. If
Mhm.
that's something that you have, this love energy that you have is so beautiful. I feel like when you are talking, you are talking of like you are talking with the children. You know what I mean? Even though only adults gonna listen to this conversation, you understand what I'm saying, right? But you are
Yeah.
talking to children. The words that you use, the way, the energy that you apply for each word. It's like we are. Because I have a years old son, I cannot talk to him the same way that I talk to you or 30 years old. I need to talk, choose words that he can understand. That's exactly what I feel. You just talk with so much, okay, let's go, with so much compassion, so much kindness, so much patience, so much understanding. This is so beautiful, my God. This is so beautiful what you come here to do and just the things that you've been sharing with us. Because, like I said before, I don't say millions, billions of women in this planet is still inside the box, is still afraid, and I'm so grateful thankful that you are here to help them. Wow, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. But this one question that came in here to me to ask, how can uh, uh, how can someone find the right guide? Because you do ayahuasca ceremony as well, right? How can a person, because it's with all my respect to everyone out there, I'm not judging anyone, but I know there has a lot of good ones and I have a lot of bad ones because I know some. If I have a client, so I'm not gonna say where she live in another country. I cannot give personal details, but she had a session with me a few years ago, and the guides that received when she asked about that, to take a little bit more time right now and don't go to the process that she was feeling guided to go. That's what I received. I say, wait a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because you need to go to some preparation then to not only to do the ceremony but to find the right process. She decided to just to do what she was feeling to do. It then was a very bad experience that she went through. But that's reason now it came this question of how can someone can find the right guide, the right person, the person to have this awareness kind of ceremony to take. I never had. I don't feel that this is for me or whatever. But to find the right person, how can you? What kind of suggestion that you give to them?
Mm. To slow down.
I love that. I
To
love the
slow
first.
down and lead with your heart and not with the mind.
Yes.
Discernment is a superpower we all have. And sometimes it could get skewed because we are so eager to change.
Yes.
And sometimes people could feel that energy. Ooh, I got them. And healing happens in slowness.
Wow.
And so I would say slow down, do some research, listen to your body, and ask yourself, what do I really want? What is important for me? Because ceremony is always different. So if you're somebody with PTSD, maybe it's better if you go to a hospital or clinic. Maybe it's better you go to the jungle. Maybe it's better you do it in your home. I think we forget how much options we actually have available to us because we're just rushing to fix instead of realizing that the results that we want is going to take time. So every time someone asks me, when do I know it's right time or how do I know it's the right guide? I literally just tell them, hold on. Why don't you just close your eyes? Let's just take a deep breath. Let's connect with our bodies and say, what do I want right now? What do I need right now? There's no need to be rushing onto the map because I promise you that plant medicine is just an amplifier of with whatever that lies within. And plant medicine is not the only solution for people.
Yes. 100%.
Sometimes it's just this conversation here. this presence right here that we're creating that would never be recreated ever again. Sometimes this is just healing. And so sometimes we just need to ask ourselves, what are we really searching for? What do I really want? Hmm.
Oh, I love that. It's I was listening to you, thank you for explaining the way. I just love how do you explain, the suggestions that you give, because some people sometimes are so desperate, to connect, with the within, connect with the gifts, go through awakening, heal the person. And I, I know some people that went through to ayahuasca ceremony, and I was forcing things to happen. I want more. I didn't feel anything right now. Even though they went to a good place, but they talked to me, so, oh, I don't feel anything. No, I want more. I want to take more because they was forcing something to happen. You, like you said, you cannot force anything. If you go to this way that I see, if you go to do something, can be with you or me or someone else, you are looking for healing, you are looking for some guidance. You cannot go with control. You cannot try to force something, make something happen in the moment. I believe no, that when you are in surrender mode, what I mean, and allow the universe, God, the spirit, guiding you. I feel that's one of the real things happening, because when you experience, was a friend of yours that invited you, right? And then you went, yeah, I got nothing to lose. You went there, what happening? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So you got there, the things start happening, but you could have, no, at the moment, say, no, I'm gonna walk away from here. Some people sometimes walk away for the blessing, because the fear can take them away. The ego, they can talk to them, it take them away. But you chose to stay. I can imagine how what you experience at the moment, what you feel inside the body. It must be something like, the Matrix, right? The blue pill, the red pill. It took, the pill with the, pow, you know. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. But the other thing too, Michelle, you do host some retreats as well, right? There's something, if you feel guided to talk a little bit, because I know, listen, my friend, even though you just met, but I feel that I know you forever. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So, if I would like to talk a little bit about your retreats, you know what I mean? What type of things that you do over there, ceremonies, who's can benefits, you know what I mean, from the retreats that you do, what I'm trying to say, let me rephrase it here. Your retreats, what your retreats do to help people in this spirit growth.
Yeah. So, I love Egypt. I have been there several times
I
just
never
to just
went there.
be there and experience the people. Just experiencing the people, the culture, how someone with nothing comes to you and says, "Would you like this?" It's just so wholesome. Seeing the children outside playing without saying, "Hey, stop doing that." Without constriction, and it's just something so beautiful. And I know some people have fear, like, is Egypt safe with everything that's going on in the world? And so, for people who are wondering, is it safe? Yes, it is safe. I have traveled there with my son several times, and
Oh,
every time we come back, even better humans.
my God.
So, the retreat is called The Remembrance,
Oh, God.
a
This is
homage
beautiful.
to Acacia, because she just helps me remember who I am, who I'm not. This last year is was the year of the snake, a lot of shedding, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of contraction, right? And so this retreat is special because I get to partner up with different people from around the world who serve Acacia. I bring in people from Jordan and other Egyptian and somebody from Brazil, and we just share this
Hey,
medicine.
Brazil, yeah.
Yeah. we we have medicine men and women just come from everywhere that's saying, how can I be of service? How can I support you? How can I be here? And Egypt, I have to bring up the land. Every part of a retreat space in plant medicine is intentional. I feel like I'm going to say it should be intentional, because even the home that we're staying in holds energy, holds memory. And so if somebody experienced a lot of trauma abuse, neglect. We don't want to stay at an Airbnb where people are coming in and out. We want a home that means something, that stands for something. So even the home that we say is a home that a woman made, which is not common in Egypt because it is very male dominated.
Yeah.
And she says, I want to make this home. This is my space and it is here forever. And she had no kids, no nothing. She just left it here for the people, for the people. And so we come back and we honor Barbara. That's her home, Barbara's home in Siwa. And Barbara's home carries this medicine of what are the parts of you that you exiled and forgot about? The parts of you that you haven't yet accepted.
Oh, God.
And how these parts of you carry so much medicine. Can we bring her back? Can we bring him back? So it's beautiful that we get to incorporate men and women in this space because there's not enough healing spaces for men. There's a lot of space for women, but kind of harder for men to be in this space. So I like to open my home, my heart to men and women. And we learn how to have fun. We learn how to play. We learn how to laugh. We learn how to sing. We learn how to be in the desert and see the beauty of life that's all around us, even when it's scarce. It's easy to go to the jungle and say, wow, look at this lush forest. Look at all the beauty. Look at what God did. But it's harder to do that when we're in the desert with just sand and heat. So something just unlocks in you when you're able to look through the plains and say, wow, look at this ancient love that is here for me always. Even when I can't see it, I know it's within me. And we just help build this undeniable self-trust within ourselves. And of course, we go to the pyramids and we do some normal things. Last time we went on a safari ride and this was actually my favorite part. We were in the dunes, the sun dunes.
Wow.
And they deflate the tires of like the Jeep because the tires turn into the pads of the camel. So they make it really soft and we just start going and sometimes we're screaming because we're like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. I'm in another country. Is this safe? And it's just a reminder of the exhilaration, the adrenaline that we have that we forgot about. Sometimes we think healing has to be so dense. It has to be so hard. We have to cry. We need to hurt. We need to suffer.
No.
And this experience is, how can we look at healing differently? How can we do this in community? How can we do this with joy and laughter? And it really is such a beautiful, beautiful experience that I am excited to recreate again this year.
But I love, oh my God, I can stay here for hours just listening to you. But one thing that you said touched me so deep inside, the part of for you that carrying so many healing. This is it's something that we every single person that they are alive in here this planet right now went through something, going through something. They still something they need to continue to just healing, but to grow, to understand more, and to change inside themselves. But this is deep. It's some for us to look a little bit more the past of us, inside yourself, they can carry the healing that we are looking for. Because it just not, like I said, it's not just go to a retreat or go to a Ayahuasca ceremony. No, it just like I drink this, magic is happening. No. The way that I see, it's such go through all the layers that we have, the darkness, the sadness, or whatever it is that you are facing, but to know that the healing is inside of ourselves. There, whatever it is, or you are taking or a drink or who are talking, is only facilitated. When it kind of I'm going to Home Depot, buy all the material that I need to build this bridge in here for you, but my friend, you are the one that need to walk.
Yeah.
It's safe to walk. You can
Yeah.
walk this side to the other side. It's safe for you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna build the bridge, but you have to go there and walk. So you do by yourself in reality. I just love this conversation because it's with all my respect, we don't judge anyone, but so many people know w- believe in me that oh, if I take this, if I do this, and then everything's gonna change. No,
Mm.
if you go there with your ego, with so much fear, so much resistance, so much controlling, nothing's gonna happen, right?
Mhm.
Nothing's gonna happen. Look at what happened with you. Oh my God, this is
Mhm.
so beautiful. This is so beautiful. But I just like to talk a little bit. I know ayahuasca is something that's so big right now. People been doing Brazil as well. But this this is I hear someone ask this question here. For you to give your explanation, what exactly what ayahuasca mean?
Mhm.
I just heard this question. In your opinion, how can you explain the means of ayahuasca? What does that mean? The word ayahuasca for you, my friend.
Mhm. It is the vine of the soul. That's what we hear in society. But when I think of ayahuasca, I almost feel hmm, what's coming through is that I feel actually a little bit hmm, of sadness with plant medicine and especially with ayahuasca because of so much misuse that is in place right now with this medicine. And medicine has so much beauty and has so much power. We have seen so much healing with PTSD, CTPSD, like so much healing. But now with the saturation of what that looks like, people forgot what it looks like to just heal. And yeah, with ayahuasca is a medicine that I do not serve currently. I serve psilocybin, so I've had the pleasure. I was on the quest to understand plant medicines, and I had the pleasure of sitting with ayahuasca 34 times in 1 year
Wow.
because I wanted to learn at that point how to serve ayahuasca. It was like I was dating the medicine to say,
Understand.
can I serve you? What do I need to know about you? Tell me in your words what this is. And ayahuasca is a very shadowy medicine, a very forceful medicine, is what I would say. She is a great mother and beautiful, beautiful. But as someone who was raised with very dense environments, ayahuasca wasn't a medicine that really was supportive for my body, going against the I do better when I heal in slowness,
I love
not
that.
when I race to the finish line. And so where I think ayahuasca is a beautiful medicine and it has helped so many people, there's also a lot of people who are misusing, bypassing, not listening to the music, not seeing the beauty of what it carries. And I feel like right now I would like to just do a prayer that medicine are in the hands of people who know how to truly serve it and have a deep appreciation and is doing it for the right reasons.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, because I feel that is a sacred. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, medicine, a sacred. Tool. For help people. But it's two ways. The one that work with people, give those things for people, the ones you're gonna take. I believe that you need to find the right balance, the right place, the right person, even the right time.
Yep.
You know what
Yes.
I mean? You know what I mean? Even the right time. I believe everything has a time to happen, to come in, to go, to stay in our lives. That's something that I'm learning so much with me being by myself for over 7 years since I separated from my son's mother, divorce, all those things. To just go deep inside myself, learn a lot with my son as well, and just take this solitude time, and me just to be with myself, do this in here, work
Mhm.
to clients, but just to try to understand, me. Not just no, let me change. Don't try to understand, but just to connect deep, with the inside of myself and see what was there. Like this connect the medicines that I have inside of myself.
Mhm.
It's not just only to heal myself, because I do believe, we don't have time to talk about it. So I came in here for, to not only break so many chains on my family tree, but to release so many other things as well as been happening in my family for a long time, for many generations, relate to money, relate to health. It's a lot of things. So, but I'm doing my best that I can. But I'm gonna try to say that all these things being helping me, is being teach me to to stay in stillness, to stay here in the moment. Before I was looking everywhere, I was going everywhere, talk to everyone, and I never took the time to just be with myself, be with, connect with within. Like, this channel's name is called Conversation with Within. Was the name, the spirit giving this name to me. The spirit asked me to open this channel last year, and I start invited the people to talk about the different things in here, so the others can go to listen, and understand a little bit. This subject today is so important, because once again, all these things, these plants medicines people been used over there, mushrooms, so much other stuff. Yeah, they can help, but you need to, once again, be very careful. I mean, who you gonna go, when you need to go, because the people just want your money. If you talk to them, so, oh, I'm going through this, that. Oh yeah, come here, cost $3,000. Help. It just, you need, like you said before, meditate about.
Yeah.
Meditate a little bit, take some quiet time yourself and meditate, and ask those questions. If this is the right time, ask to God, the right person into a life to help, because not everyone's is for everyone. Someone can go to one place, to one person, and work for them, but maybe need to go to somewhere else. One of your friends invited on me, what's for you, my friend? That day was for you. The universe said, you know what, Michelle, this is the day, this is the time.
Mhm.
But once again, you just said, no, I'm going. This is beautiful.
And
It's
something else that's like coming through for me is that like the topic of the facilitator.
Yeah.
A good facilitator knows how to carry the energy and the frequency of the medicine without having to take the medicine.
Wow, I
Like
never heard that.
how you experience me is the medicine working through me without you having to even consume it.
Wow, God.
I'm able to carry that frequency for myself. How I carry myself is what the medicine has taught me and that I have integrated. So, a good facilitator has integrated the lessons of the medicine to the point that people get to experience the medicine without ever having to ingest it. That's how you know you found a good facilitator.
I love you so much, because what I felt at the beginning, that when you connect in here, that you pop it in, and we talk a little bit before we start recording. You know what I mean? And then all the things that I'm still feeling right now, it's just a confirmation. What you said is 100% the truth, because I felt and I'm still feeling here right now, my friend. And I'm so grateful, thankful that I be. We don't have time, but I've been feeling so much stuff since I start talking to you, Michelle. And I want to say thank you for what you're doing, for me as well. I know you've been helping so many people. This conversation is gonna reach out so many people as well. But I want to say thank you before I forgot. Thank you for what you just doing for me right now, to help to believe more in myself, to continue believing in what in kindness, in compassion, unconditional forgiveness, unconditional love, patience. You are so beautiful. Oh God, you are so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful.
And you have
Oh,
the same tattoo as me, by the way, the one on your arm, like an infinite love.
so here.
Yes, I have the same tattoo. I had it here and I got it removed
Oh,
and it left a scar. And I
oh,
felt like that was God saying, that's something that you never forget, Michelle. You can't remove that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this one here, I have a niece, she lives in Switzerland, you know. The first time she came to America here, we had the same tattoo together. Yeah, but one thing, you know, that I like to ask to you, Michelle, now, is related, I mean, this experience that you had before, they happening with your awakening or your awakening happening after that?
I feel like my awakening happened in layers.
Okay, it happened to me the same way. Yeah.
So I started in 2019. I was in a very abusive relationship with my current partner. And just to go fast forward, we're great. We're in so much in a different space. And I was so depressed and I had so much anxiety and I was just carrying the weight of the world of who I am supposed to be. It's like I graduated high school and I just felt like I was already a failure and I had to prove to everyone that I wasn't a loser. Like I was still trying to prove my worth at that time. And I remember it was New Year's Eve and we had to go pay rent. So we went to the bank and I was so overwhelmed with life that I couldn't remember my debit card pin. And he goes, Maya, what's going on? You don't even remember your pin? And I just start crying because it was the last thing. It was just like one more thing that I'm not even good at. Like I'm not even present in my own body to know what my pin is so we could pay rent. And so I start crying and I'm like, oh no, I can't go to the store. Like, I can't go like this. I'm too overwhelmed. And he's like, no, it's okay. Calm down. Everything's fine. Because he was trying to like take care of me at that point. And I remember we're in the truck and I look and I see that the light just turned red. And I said, no, I need to leave. So my trauma response said, jump out the car. I was so overwhelmed that I decided to jump out the car and the light was red, but then it turned green. And so when I jumped, the car was already accelerating and I had 9 staples in the back of my head.
Oh God.
And then the next day I had a flight to go back to my hometown. And so I went to the hospital, got the staples, everything was fine. They gave me permission to go to my flight, but I was bedridden. And so I'm sitting in my aunt's bed and I could finally feel the weight that I've been trying to escape. I felt like I wasn't a good enough mother, that I wasn't successful, that I did everything wrong, that I could never trust myself. I need everyone. I could never do anything by myself. Burden, 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 burden. Just, I felt so trapped by the life that I was experiencing. I couldn't go to school. Like I couldn't make money. I couldn't take care of myself. I couldn't get out of this abusive relationship. And but I couldn't hide because usually I could just be a mom and find fulfillment as a mom. I could go to work and find fulfillment as being a great employee. I could see my boyfriend and have the fulfillment of being a great partner. And so when all that was taken away from me, I realized that I really didn't enjoy my life. And I was really battling with a lot of suicidal ideation. And so I kept on hearing ayahuasca, ayahuasca.
Wow.
And I didn't even know how to Google ayahuasca. I was like, what is ayahuasca? What is this?
Yes.
Right? I'm like, how do you spell it? This is new. Plant medicine? No. But then I kept on seeing on my social media and then I kept on hearing it on podcasts. And I was like, maybe I need to do this. But I had no money. I had no money because I was still just 18, 19. I was still young. I was in my 20s actually at this point, but I didn't have any money. And so I Googled ayahuasca centers in Florida. That's where I live. And there was one 2 hours away from me. And so I called them and they said, hey, if you volunteer for the weekend, you'll get a free ceremony.
See that?
And
Oh,
so my
amazing.
first experience with the medicine was not even taking the medicine. It was me sitting down, being of service, getting the puke buckets, getting mats, getting water, like just being there with people. And the first time that I sat on that space, I was just crying. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what unconditional love looks like.
Yes.
There was somebody with, like, he was disabled in his arms and he was in a wheelchair and he wasn't looking at anyone. And there he is crying on his mat, like snot, he's crying. And these, I call them the nameless, these facilitators were there brushing his hair, wiping his face. And he was not really nice. He was just like, leave me alone. I don't want you guys here. And there they were, giving him love, supporting him, giving him, like, holding him, just letting him be in an experience. And I realized, I mean, I had to leave because I was crying too much. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never experienced this. And I start writing a letter to my son. And I still have the letter. And I said, son, I am so sorry, but I have not given you the unconditional love that I witnessed today. But here is my promise that I will carry this forward for you. And just witnessing the medicine and in its work was so life changing to me that if I could be a sliver of help to anyone, I knew that my life was complete because it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. So that was my first awakening without plant medicine, just witnessing people just being there.
This, this is beautiful. But I do need to say something to you, Michelle, because it's something that I believe 100%. The Spirit to talk to me a long time ago. He always reminded me this now. So many, like, you said you had no money, and then someone just, talk to you if you like it to help, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, you didn't put it one drop, you know what I mean, in the tongue and in the mouth, but the energy. But what I'm trying to say, you chose to serve,
Mhm.
right? This is something the Spirit talked to me a long time ago. Always find the way to serve. Because when you serve, we are not asking for anything. We don't ask for money. We don't ask for favors. We don't ask for thank you. We don't ask for anything. We are only serving someone. The Spirit talked to me a long time ago. Start doing this and you see what's going to happen in your life. And you did it that day. That's when you felt the unconditional love that we talk many times here today. When I connect with you and I look at you and I start feeling that unconditional love coming from you, but because you just decided on me just to serve them, be there. You could have go there. This, oh, I'm gonna help here. I bring this, I bring that, but I wanna take something. You gotta give me some. No, you just went there. What you need? Michelle, you can do this. Yes. Michelle, do that. Yes. Yes. Looking and allow things to come to you. So you connected with that energy at the moment.
Mhm.
You are so open. My God, this is beautiful. And this is something I just want people to understand how important it is for us to let it go control.
Mhm.
Especially when someone offers something to you, just accept it without control, without expectation, and just be there. That's exactly what you did. It happened with me before. I went through more than one week. There was different layers, but the universe was gathering people to me to
Mhm.
help me. Hey, no, I'm gonna have this workshop in here for a while. Yes, you are that. Listen, if you can pay, that's fine. If you cannot pay, that's fine. But I just want you to come. That was a universal on me. Help me to the person. I say, I'll be there. I had so many people that came into my life in the past. You know what I mean? My God, I went for the workshop for like for over 8 months. Some other place. I was there for over 2 years, only serving, never asking for anything, just serving, just working, doing healing, giving message for the spirit, doing Reiki, go on and on for over 2 years in a place. In 2 years, I grew more in the Lord more than never before in my life. But once again, I was only serving people. It's so many people sometimes say, "Oh, I want to make money. I want to charge for this, want to for that." And this spirit said, "No, go there and just serve them." And you did. I did. And
Mhm.
look at what happened with us. I just love so much that you shared that with us. And it's what happened with you. So can people understand? When someone offers something that you can see and feel they coming from a place of love. right? Just receive, just do your best over there. You have no idea what's waiting for you. You have no idea what's going to happen with you. That's what happened to you. That's what happened with me, right? Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Michelle, I respect the time you give to me. I would have loved to go deep here for another hour, 2 hours, but I respect. But before we finish today, Michelle, I'm gonna ask three quick questions, very simple questions. Then after that, if you feel guided, please share with everyone how people can find you, your website, your social media, or anything like that. But the first question that I like to ask you, who is God?
Mm. I want to say God is you. God is a spirit that already lies within you. You don't have to search for it, it is already here. God is in the trees and the earth and every single person. It is all and nothing, all at the same time.
Beautiful, beautiful. Why forgive?
Mm. Forgive is forgiving, forgiving, and it's for you. Forgiving is for you. It's for you and it's for me. It's something that we share. It's something beautiful that we get to share with one another to allow ourselves to truly surrender and let go and finally allow ourselves to be all of it. Hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And the third one, why we are here?
Hmm. I feel like we're here to really serve one another, to really be here in community, in unity, to share love, joy, tears, vulnerability, and just to amplify that energy, to transmute what no longer belongs, that no longer is a part of us.
Thank you, thanks so much. Michelle, another thing, if you feel guided, maybe to share with us, how people can find your website, or how people can find maybe social media, if you have a YouTube channel, whatever it is. If you like to share information, please feel free to.
So, if you are tuning in to this channel, this episode, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for spending some time with us today, allowing me to share my story and my message, my frequency of love. And if you are interested in working more, or you have more questions, you could find me at guidedbymichelle.com on my website or on Instagram, guided by Michelle. So, with two L's, and love to share the medicine of love more and more amplified, the medicine of creativity, expression, song, music. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say, my friend, that my heart is filled so much gratitude. I have to say again for what you did for me today, my friend, to share this beautiful unconditional love that you carry inside yourself. I'm going through to a lot of things because I'm a human, my friend. I'm going through challenges, to continue to help to grow in my spirituality as a person, as a father as well. But I'm so grateful that God crossed our paths, my friend, and you to stop by here today, to hug me, to kiss me, to hold my hands and say, Nando, everything's fine, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Like I said, I have to control myself here for this 1 hour that we've been talking here, to not just start crying, crying, crying. Then you're not gonna be able to say anything. I'm not gonna be able to say anything. But I'm so deep, thank you, grateful, my friend, that you took the time today to share this love, share this wisdom, this knowledge that you have, in such a young age. So many things happening to you. This is something that allows so much, so many young people in 18, 20, 15, this going through this calling, this awakening, this guidance, to wake up, so to help our people, because our people need so much, us to help them, to serve them.
Yes.
So thank you so much again for everyone to staying here, listening to this conversation. Once again, feel free to make any comments below about this conversation today. Please don't, if you feel God to reach out to Michelle, please do it, my friend. Because what I felt, like I said at the beginning, a few times after that, what I felt, her energy is real. I can't put it like back that I put my stamp on that. It's real. I guarantee you 100%, my friend. It's like I said before, no one can fake energies. We can fake anything else. My energies, or you have, or you don't. Michelle, just give a moment. I'm gonna finish this in here. I'm gonna pause. Bless everyone with infinite abundance, and I'm sending a lot light, love, healing energy for everyone. I love you all. Thank you for loving me. Namaste. Bye bye. Just for a moment, so let me stop this in here.